Hello, everyone. I'm back. I want to give everyone some more people to get into the chat. So come on in. Come on in. Always hit the like button when you're entering the chat room, please. This is Joanna, storytelling time with a little tea. You know, I'm going to give you a little tea today about Martell and coleslaw. So come on in the room. Yes. Yeah, the hi Pamela. Glad to have you in the chat. Yeah, I had some new subscribers that met me in Instagram yesterday evening. Wanted me to come back and do that story that I was supposed to do next Wednesday. So I say, why not? And then I want to talk a little bit about that also. And again, I want to, just say some things to my subscribers that I think that I should get out of the way. Um, Let me see. Let me make sure that everything is silenced. And at 12, we got 3 minutes before it's 12 o'clock set for time to start the live. Glad to have you here, Pamela. Did you like the story yesterday? You probably at work, you can't respond. But you know, it's great to see you too, hon. It's great to see you. Always great to see you. And okay, we got 2 more minutes to go. Cause I don't know if anyone saw the announcement that came on that I was going to be on, but I did want to say some things to you guys before I got started, if you don't mind. Okay. Okay. Let me say this in opening. If this your first time coming by this channel, my space in your place, I am Joanna. I tell stories and then I do commentate reality TV. And right now we're doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I tell stories, real stories, sometimes my own stories, and then add twists to it for your entertainment. And I am so happy that you are enjoying the stories. And another thing, I want to thank all of the new subscribers that are joining the channel. I I was having a little hard time with, you looking at other people growing and you realizing that they really don't have any content. All they do is showing other stuff, showing other people's stuff. And I have my content. So sometimes that goes a little slower than when you're just showing a whole bunch of mess on, like that. It draws attention. And Miss Joanna don't do that. I am a Christian, and we even have Sunday chat, which we haven't done it in a while. I think we about a month now. We've not had Sunday chat. And we do Sunday chat only if the subscribers request it before Sunday call. They have to either email me, leave it in the comment. They have to say Sunday chat before I do it. That's why I have not been doing it, because everybody's been caught up with this Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, now let me tell you something else about that, what I just said. My journey on YouTube did not start with marriage, Love and Marriage Huntsville. That is not my show. My Space in Your Place is a storytelling channel. It was created for me to tell my stories, tell your stories, make them entertaining for other people to hear. Let me tell you guys what will happen to you if you get off of your journey. I am a believer. My journey that the Lord opened for me was for me to tell my stories, because why? I want to tell my stories. Okay, the door was open for me to tell my stories. Yes, somehow or another, and this is why I want to tell my subscribers, you cannot drive two cars at once. Nuh-uh. You got to drive one car at a time. Even if you got one of those remote control, you need to have your hands on the steering wheel, and you need to have a destination for each vehicle. Are you going, get where I'm going? When I started out, you guys, it was all about us. It was all about the stories, and we were giving testimonies, and long come marriage in Huntsville. But if you will go all the way back and look at me in the beginning, I remember speaking about reality TV out of my mouth for the first time, and it was Potomac, Housewives of Potomac. It was about Monique Samuel and all of them. And so it was not, Love in Huntsville had not come out yet. So anyway, I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at my numbers, and I'm looking at like, oh Lord, I'm not growing. Okay, so the Lord started sending people my way to keep me uplifted and for them to help me grow even in my mind. So I was leaning on the Lord and my subscribers. Y'all mean a lot to me. I don't know if people say that or not. I don't hear anybody say how much their subscribers mean to them. I really don't, but mine do. Everybody is different. I don't want to be like this person or that person. Let me tell you this here. This channel, My Space in Your Place, was not and is not meant for everybody. We have a special blessed channel. It's everybody cannot listen to me, because I might bring up the Lord. I might start shouting or crying, and we might get off the subject and start praying. because it does not belong to me. I feel everything I got belong to God, and He giveth, blessed be the name of the Lord. He giveth and He taketh away like that for me. I was listening, let me tell you, I was listening to a YouTuber because I was, kind of thinking about her because was sick, right? So I was like checking up on her to see how she was doing. I couldn't, God is my witness, I couldn't listen to this person for 1 minute. That's how bad, right out of the gate, before she greeted her fans, it was just, she was dropping bombs that my ears just was not used to that type of language. That dialogue and that communication, filthy communication. That's what I'm talking about. I could not stand it for 1 minute. Like it was that bad. She was so pretty. Her hair had started to grow back, and she was showing off her pretty house and her clothes and all of that. What she was showing made her look so ugly once she opened up her mouth. That was to me. See, not for every, not, it wasn't meant for me. Because this person got thousands of subscribers. So somebody like that, are you hearing me what I'm saying? Are you understanding where I'm coming from? This person got thousands and thousands of subscribers. Hey, Janelle, this person have thousands and thousands of subscribers. But I could not me now. I'm not talking me. I could not listen to her. What I was trying to look at, how pretty she was, showing off her house and her. I could not listen. The communication was so filthy. It offended my spirit. This is what I'm saying. Just like that offended me, it was thousands and thousands of people agree with that. So as for us, it ain't even a quarter of what this woman has. But you would never, or nobody in the world will ever have to switch or move away from my channel because my mouth is so filthy that it offends their spirit. What I'm saying. When I started my YouTube channel, it was to tell, Lord have mercy, I don't want to start crying. It was to tell my stories. The Lord God Almighty made it possible for me to have this, what I have. I am satisfied, believe me, honey. As long as I can tell people how good God is. We laugh and we kiki and joke about this love and marriage. We gonna even have a pajama night, honey. That's in fun. It does not mean I agree with lifestyles of these people. This is TV. I don't know those people. If they was probably real, I wouldn't even associate with them like that because we don't agree. We're not on the same wall. But for entertainment purposes, I started watching them. Okay, I want to get that off my chest to let you guys know I have not gone off the highway. No way from a long way have I driven off a cliff because I talk about love and marriage. I say, no way. Last night, after I got off here, I went in my living room and I just started watching my phone. Next thing you know, I'm in a live chat room with the Scotts. And I was with the lady that created the Love in Huntsville fan page over there. And they was captioned, and I saw some of our subscribers. They were saying, "Hello, Miss Joanna. Hey, Miss Joanna." It made me feel so good. It was, instead of them looking at the people talk, they was hollering over at me. "Hey, Miss Joanna, glad to." So anyway, after it was over, if you look at our number, you see it has moved from yesterday. Well, let me tell you how come. They was over in this chat reading my comments, the new ones. So they followed me to YouTube because I did put my YouTube channel on there. I put the website, MySpace in Your Places with an S.com. That was the website I put. Do you know they went over to my website? They started following me and they started looking at me, at my character. They saw what kind of character that I have. And they saw, y'all, because I leave up the comments. Because we don't allow all that nasty talking on our comments even. So these people joined our channel just because the way I was carrying myself in the live yesterday. One person said that, you know the story that I told yesterday? Can you believe this subscriber say that his wife came from a situation like that? Can you believe that? Y'all remember that, what I did yesterday, where the girlfriend, the mama took the daughter man and married the man to this. This man say, "Miss Joanna, for real, my wife came from a family like that." Isn't that something? And he started following me and he say, "I like your video." He liked the stories and he liked that of the cleanness of the story. And it's so hard to really find it. It's some out there. It's some out there that are like, but as for us, MySpace in Your Place, the Kingdom Crew, We are really, really brand new because none of us are big people like fans or have nobody kin to nobody in the movie industry that I know of. Or you haven't mentioned it if you are, and nobody is do you know what I'm talking about? Every day I look on YouTube and somebody got a new channel because somebody is a cousin to somebody on Love and Uncle. Like that. Only person I know is Jesus Christ. God Almighty, the Father, Jehovah. And you guys, that's it. Even my channel have taught me something. The people that let me tell you, just because people share the same blood as you, don't make them family. Family is a unit of people. The blood that we share on this channel is the blood of Jesus Christ. That's what makes us a family. That's what makes us a family. And don't forget why we are a family. Yeah. And I want to say, I heard from Kimmy, Letitia, and Empress Radio. I was on there twice, but look like to me, people they come, over here to my channel too from Empress. I don't mind going over there, but if I like to be with my people, my own people. But okay, so then another thing I want to get off my chest before I go to the story. I'm going to go to the story, you guys. Is that Martell? Let's do okay. Okay, coleslaw. We are not tearing down this woman, R.A. Corey, or condemning her. We're really not even judging her. We are giving opinions about, far as we concern, a character that's involved in a show. This woman has no remorse, none whatsoever, of what she did. She is a braggadocious type of woman. And the two men in her life, let's look at that. Martell Holt and this, I don't know what his name is. I think they said his name was Greg or something. But anyway, the other baby daddy. Let's look at the baby's daddies. Martell and the other man. Now, y'all look at the two different men types. This man got her pregnant right along with his woman. Now, she done finished college and everything. She the same like me, a.k.a. Sarah and all of this. And RL. But who did he choose to marry? I ain't judging nobody. I'm just talking about who did he marry? He did not marry RL. No, he did not. Okay, he married that woman. That woman had graduated from college. She was that Sarah's sister. He could have very well turned his back in Iran and married turned his back on that woman and married. No, he did not. You know why? That man came from a different side of the track as Martell. That man knew from a fact that, okay, I done got this woman pregnant, or I made a mistake, but he gonna love his child, but I'm gonna marry this woman here. Number one, he loved the woman. He was going that woman all the way in high school and all this him. That was his prom date. That was his love all through college. That was his woman. Say, oh well, he done made a mistake and got this woman. She good at getting pregnant. You notice that. So he didn't care that she was, but he kept on with this woman and he married her. All right. They say that allegedly Martell been with her for 7 or 8 years or so. The girl was a little bitty girl when Martell was going with her. You see? So there go. There she with another man that got somebody. Do y'all see what I'm saying? He had a woman. Ariane knew that this man had a woman. It looked like to me, it ain't no legend, this opinion on my show, that she know that she doing wrong. And this girl get a high. Yeah, y'all, the woman get hey Linda, she get, do you know, have you heard of them people that get high from doing? When she got this pregnant from I done forgot they did call the man's name. When this woman he did not marry her. No, she didn't come from the same side of the tracks as him. Martell, on the other hand, look at the two men now. What did Martell do? Not only did Martell have a baby and he was married, this man hadn't even married his woman yet. He hadn't married her yet. He was not married to that girl. He married that girl, man, already had that baby. Martell was a married man with a ring and a contract in the courthouse before God and all the host of angels, that I take this woman to be my wife, to protect her to the day I die. He took a vow, Martell. And on top of this, not one baby, the one that did you see, that little wild one. I think she said it was 2 pregnancies before this. Do she know what birth control is and then you going with a married man on top of it, but you running loose? All right, she says in her mind, oh, I'm going to get this one here. I'm going to get this one. She vowed to, you know what? When that happened to her, when she found out the character of male, it is almost just like the spitting image of that other woman. Her ears stood up like a dog. This woman, Martell, let me tell you, if he did not, He was out of luck because she was gonna bring him down, honey. Martell messed with the wrong one. That woman was out for blood. She is sick. That she's sick because we know we are grown, all us grown women, mature, seasoned women. We know that men, they have the side eye. We know we ain't stupid. We ain't saying that. But look, Martell have sense enough to not get this girl pregnant come hell or high water if he liked it so and want to keep his family intact. But you know what? It seems to be that both of them are narcissistic. So they were feeding into each other, plotting and planning on the wrong person. On the wrong person. You know, then she started pushing her way out. She started pushing her way out there with Martell. You know why? She saw that Martell, y'all, she saw that Martell he didn't have it all, honey. She saw the character, the different character between Martell and her other baby daddy. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So here you got that when the show came on, what drew all us in there, it didn't start out like this. We wasn't expecting this. None of us was expecting this here. The next thing you know, the most exciting thing that we saw was Kimmy was crying because that woman was coming to Huntsville. That was excitement to us. We didn't know it was a storm coming over the horizon. The hoax was in to bring the house down. Now, so the streets saying allegedly, still they saying this here. Allegedly. Carlos King knew it. But he jumping all up. All right, tell him I didn't know about it. Well, it's coming up again that he did. That Melody and Martell was rocky when the show was started. They was rocky. So if they rocky, if the foundation, let me tell you, I live in Alaska where we have earthquakes. When the ground start to rock, you cannot say that we are either having a tremor or earthquake. If you gonna look at a marriage and you can tell that it's been the tear that it's coming down, why would you have them people on there as the center and still you saying the shakers and the movers, but you know they rocky and get ready to tear something up? I'm just saying, allegedly, yeah. But all right, all the women, Martell, he bought, let me tell you, Martell know about all them people. Martell Hope and Melody Hope, they bought them people on that show. They know all about Maurice, Marceau. They know about all of them. And look like it ain't but one bunch of me and them, the Scots. You know what I'm saying? Cause every one of them, every time I turn around, it's a new Scott brother popping up and somebody done gone with it. It in the group. I wouldn't be surprised long if we find out something that one of the mamas, the one that flipped off at the mouth, then went with the Scott daddy before or something like that, honey. I wouldn't be surprised if that don't come out later on. But every one of them was against, behind Melody. They were like haters. They became haters. Now I'm not saying that they all don't have their own goodness like Tisha. She got 2 master's degrees. She got her commercial life. That's kudos. That's good. That's good talk. People don't talk about, people don't talk about the good. They just talk about the bad. But what I think the problem is why they're so upset, the other people, because the hosts are making it look like they are doing nothing. They, honey, like they're not doing anything or nothing. When I was in the live yesterday with Keisha and them, they said that they don't have no say so on what we see. They won't only show what they want the other people to see. People love melody. People love melody. And so anything outside of melody, they really don't want to hear. And like Tisha said yesterday on the live, that really they are limited on what you are going to see. And I think that's a little sad for us as viewers because we want to see everything. We want to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just don't show a bunch of black people fighting and acting stupid. Show Marshall said they build a whole low income project over there, but nobody showed it. I didn't know it. He was telling us, he said, this is the only time we get to tell what we did. But we think in our eyes, all my soul do, run behind women and all this right here, when in hindsight, that ain't all that man does, is do that. But anyway, that's what I was saying, that my show was taken off and it was going just to be a Love in Huntsville marriage show. And that's what I was saying, that is not what I am. That's what I want to get back to that. And then the difference between Martell Holt and that guy, the other guy, is the character. Martell had a whole wife, and he messed with that girl. And that man, he was not married, but he chose to marry that girl, his love, the one he loved, and still take care of his child. But Martell destroy his whole family. Yes. Linda say Tisha still is evil. Pamela, their actions on the show and behind the closed doors have changed the directions of. Yes. Their actions on the show and behind closed doors have changed the directions of the show. And that is what I put on Instagram yesterday. I said, y'all started out the movers and shakers we thought we was getting ready to see. Next thing I know, they done took off and went straight down adultery slut alley. You don't have to talk about your good works. God will let them be known. Yes, Mel don't have to talk about her good works. Because we all know that God is in, doing all this for him. But that's all we hear is God will say, go, God this and God that. God will, we already know that he's in charge. And they're using God lightly, just throwing them around on the show, just like some kind of pawn or something like this. But anyway, we all see what I meant by the characters of the men between Martell Holt and this other man. Martell Holt chose to go against God and the world and his wife and his children, and he chose a woman, a side piece, when this other man wasn't even married and married this woman. And then this woman is disrespectful. She's one of the most unapologetic, disrespectful women I've ever seen in my life. And so anyway, now I've gotten this off my chest. Oh yes, Linda, the man is a new subscriber. Like I say, hats off to all our new subscribers. And please remember your numbers. And what I mean by that, look at the number when you subscribe, and whatever number it turned to, that's your number. Like if it's 405, before you subscribe, if it's 405, then and you press the subscribe and it turned to 406, then that is your number. Write it down, because God's will, we're gonna be giving away random drawings on down the line. We don't know when. It's when the administrators get together, Linda Wagner and Brittany and who else going to be on the team of administrators. They will let you guys know what's what in the comment. And you can always go to my website, MindSpace in your places with an S.com, and you can find the addresses, PO boxes, emails, and anything else you need to find in the website. And at once, we only have one moderator right now, and that is Linda Wagner. And I have administrator, but this, one person that send me stuff like that, I have to give a shout out to Brittany, because Lord knows I can't keep up with these times. So she helped me keep up with syncing all the times together over the United States. So I thank her for that. I didn't ask her to do it. She's doing it on her own. And God is just awesome and good to us as a whole. Okay, you guys. Now, the story that that I need to get to, and oh yeah, the ones that came on late. Did I tell y'all that? The story I told yesterday? The man last night DM me and told me he is married to a woman right now that is come from a situation like that. He didn't say how, he just say a real situation. He said, I'm from a real situation like that. My wife is. So I don't know what side he come from, but he say that he know that story. That's what he said. Okay, you guys, the name of the story that I'm gonna come to you with today is my mother a girl mother sold her to a drug dealer for payment. And so I always introduce my characters. There's a mother um that was a she was a she had a good job. She was a postal worker, and they lived in like middle class. She got a house because her husband passed, and so she got a house. She bought her. They had a daughter, and so she bought her house and everything, and she was a postal worker, y'all. And well, she had got in a car accident and had to have back surgery, and she started out taking like pain medication. Okay, that's how I got started. She was on pain meds, and she said, then went from pain meds to, um, okay, she was at work and everything, and then people was talking, and then she say, "Can you all hear me? Can y'all hear me all right?" Hi, Regina. Can y'all hear me all right? Can everybody hear me? Okay. Um, now look. Um, the lady met a guy. Not a boyfriend. It was just a guy that would meet the man had told her, say, after she had got in that accident or back from the post office, say, you know what, I'll come and I'll help you um go get grocery and all of this stuff. She had a daughter that was her daughter was at the time was about 10. And so because the girl was 8 years old when the father passed away. And so anyway, the man was her friend. He started going to the store for her and mowing the grass, just befriended her. He was really befriending her. He was addicted to crack cocaine. He was. But he didn't tell her this. He didn't tell the mother. Okay, so it's the mother, the daughter, and it's a friend. It always be the one introduce a person to crack. So it was that one, and then a drug dealer that I'm gonna tell you about him later. Okay, the drug dealer, the little girl, the mama, and the handyman. We'll call him the handyman. Okay, so that's how it started. So the handyman he washed her car. He did everything for this woman. Anybody that had a handyman know how good it is. Because I just got me a handyman. Oh, it's a blessing. But this handyman was doing everything, mowing yards and all this here, right? So like I say, she had got addicted to the pain pills, and they took her off of them. The doctors found out that she was on pain, that she was addicted. Oh, Lord have mercy. So then he kind of like started befriending her, the handyman. And so the handyman, she kind of asked the handyman, say, you know anybody out there that I could get she was gonna buy some pain pills. And he say, yeah. So I think she bought some pain pills. And she asked, he asked, the handyman asked her, could he go, use her garage for a few minutes by herself? And she said, yeah. So she said she had, okay, the girl started smelling something. She was around 10 years old. She was getting bigger. 10 years old, 11 years old. She getting older. And then this handyman was starting to come over there regular. Okay, this is what happened. The girl, that's what got her mama turned on, was the handyman. She didn't tell me how it happened. All I know, the woman got her you know, Lord, I got this thing in my ear. Let me turn it down. um, so the girl said that she was around 13 years old. I'm gonna get on to the point, honey, because this is ridiculous. She said that the handyman began to be her mama friend, her her real friend. She didn't know what kind of friend, but she said that she would lay awake and she could hear clicking of a lighter and the smell. That she didn't know what that smell was, but she started to smell that smell. And then that man started them two together. She say the mama started, well, she lost her job. She was on unemployment for a while. She lost her job. Things started going downhill real fast. You mess with that stuff, that's what happens. She was 13. She said she was 13, and her mama had promised her a 13-year-old party. She never forget. And she said that her mama started to sell stuff out of the house. Not only just stuff, y'all, started selling her stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Started selling her stuff. This poor child started hiding stuff, hiding her stuff. And she would, all times of night, she said, all she could hear is click, 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 click. That was lighters. Lighters. And then time passed on until that man, the handyman, she stopped seeing him. And well, he had I don't know what happened to him. I don't want to say on this channel. But anyway, the handyman stopped coming around, and there was another man that she would just run out there to the car and do business with it. And she was 13, and she said she would look, and then soon as she would get whatever he gave her, she would run in, and then it would go from that to handing him, taking stuff out, giving him stuff, getting stuff. They was trading. And one day, honey, uh, that man come up there to that door and was, she said he was knocking on that door so hard till the whole house was shaking. And the lights had got cut off. Okay, the lights got cut off. The water, they started living like animals, even in a nice house, you know. The grass growing up, because now the handyman, he gone now. The mama was not mowing the grass, none of that, what the handyman was doing. He disappeared. She found out what happened to the handyman later on. But one day he come there and he said, I want my money. I want my money. And he was say she never saw her mama looking so scared. And she thought that man say her mama had stopped her from even going outside because she didn't want nobody to ask her questions and stuff like that. And she would go up there to the it was a corner store somewhere, and she started selling something. She would sell some of her stuff and to get money. And the bottom line was when her mom took her phone from her, and that was it. That was all of her communication. He cut off all forms of communication when she took her phone from her. Um, so the next thing you know, the man pushed his way in and he said, I'm not leaving. Um, and then she was begging him, instead of begging him to go away or whatever, the woman, she said her mama was begging him for some drugs. And he say, well, what you gonna give me? And let's go in the room. And the mama say, no, and then gave her to this man. She was 13 years old. The mother gave her to this man, but the man wasn't an old man now. He was a drug dealer. So he wasn't no old man. You know what I'm saying? He was a drug dealer. Um, and she he took her and they was with some people. None of the people asked where this girl was or who she was or none. They just went in there, and he took her virginity from her. She was 13 years old. He raped her. And she said the strangest part of that, the first time he raped her was the hardest. Um, but then he wouldn't let nobody else touch her. No, the guys were saying, like, give me this and I give you this for her. Not he didn't do it with her. He didn't do it to her. So now this won't sound so bad when I tell you what happened. This man, when I say man, Don't think of this old man. This was a drug dealer, a young man, but to her, he was a man. To us, he a punk. Like, let me see, young punk. Because she said he wasn't much older than she was. But he was a man, like that. So you figure she 13, he's something like 24, something like that. Something like that. And for her to be her age, she had everything that a woman should have at 13. She was even having her a cycle. And she had breasts and everything, but this man would not let nobody touch her. And he started feeding her. She did go to school. And the mama, again, this mama, he started taking money over there to the mama. Can you believe this? This man was taking drugs and over there to the mama. And then when the girl got pregnant, they made it like the girl, she did get pregnant. She got pregnant from him. And she had three children. Three children before she turned 18 years old. She had three kids from this man. But what I couldn't understand, I asked her, when you went to the hospital, what did they say? Like, who is this man? Nobody asked her nothing. Nobody asked her who was this man or nothing. He was just her man. And so she was happy. She had three children from this guy, and she married this man. She married this man. Now, let me tell you this right here. This man did more for her than her own mama did. Even though he raped her, and the man and the mama gave her to this man for rock, for rocks. Instead of her, because the man asked for her. He said, come on, let's go in the room. That's what she said. The man say, let's me and you go in the room. He say, nah. The mama said, now you take off. And you take off and you give me. So her mama set her a score with her own child, gave her child away. She could have did it herself, but she wouldn't even do it. But she gave her child up to a settled score. That girl had three kids from this man, married this man. Um, she is in therapy, and she do work. She's grown now. That's her story. She's a real grown. She younger than I am, but she have foster children. Um, she do foster care. She has a foundation. I could find out her foundation, and I could put it in. I could give it to you if you want to know. It's child trafficking. That's what she. That's what they labeled her. She was a child trafficking. That's what they labeled her as, child trafficking, because they found out when she was that she was still underage and she was married to her abuser and all. Before she even married the man, she done got three babies by this man. But the thing of it was, she married the man after she got old enough to marry the man, and she was in foster care. Oh, it's really deep. It's really deep. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but she's doing work in the foster care system. That's what it is. And she deal with child trafficking. That is what's called trafficking. So if you guys ever see a young girl pregnant and she don't have a mama around, but just a man, and she said that's her brother, because that's what she used to tell people, that was her brother. Yeah, she did. She kept up that lie for years until she got old enough to both of them he turned his life around, because now he could have gone to prison for that, but he did not. No, he didn't go to prison. Mm-mm. That I don't understand that part. I don't understand why he didn't go to prison. No. And I don't understand that well, even though her mom has passed away now, she had her mama died with sepsis. She died with a disease that she said started out like she had like the flu, and the next thing you know, she was turning black all over. Yeah. She had got a infection, some kind of infection in her body, and she died horrible. So, karma is something else. And to sell your child for crack cocaine, and she got 3 babies from a rapist, and to find out that from the children that the daddy not only raped your mom, she married your daddy. That's all of that causes mental illness. All of that causes mental illness. It wound up she married the man that raped her, that she was sold to for drugs, not had 1 baby, but 3 from this man. And now she is running a foundation for um, child trafficking. That's what you call that, child trafficking. So, to me, that's a sad story, because I got a granddaughter, and just imagine that she's 12 years old, and I just couldn't imagine um, that happening to my granddaughter. Yeah, so anyway, um, that's the end of that story. This man, she didn't tell me much about the man, you know. All she said that he changed his life and turned his life over. It sounds like maybe he might be, preaching or something. And the both of them, and then she has an organization to help other people. Yeah, that I think that's what it is. She didn't say he a preacher, but I 9 times out of 10, I'm ready to bet you he's a pastor. Now, because that happened when he was young, in his 20s, and this woman, like I say, is not much younger than I am. Yeah, not younger than me. Next month I'll be 16. She's not much younger than me. This woman's something like 10 years younger than I am. Yeah, 10 years younger than me. And she would not reveal. She would not tell. I didn't expect for her to tell the man's name, but she could at least say he was a pastor. Now he's a pastor, but she wouldn't say that he's a minister. But I kind of put 2 and 2 together that he is a pastor now. But at any rate, they have a foundation for girls like that, and it's child trafficking. And I could get the thing, and one day I could put it in the I should have put it in the description box. maybe I will do that later. Okay, you guys. So that's that for that. And what do y'all have? I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about me going on like another person's live and it doesn't be beneficial to us as a group? Is that just me thinking like that, or what is that? Is there any way that I can connect my channel when I'm on there? Or anybody know anything about how does that work? Regina, do you know anything about YouTube? Oh, I thought that. I thought that because I don't wanna call no name of the person, but I noticed when I'm on there, the people, kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? And if I go on there like a guest all the time, what good is that for me? That's building their channel. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with building my own channel. I don't have time to build nobody else's channel. Uh-uh. Yeah, right, right. So you know that Regina, you know that we're gonna have Saturday night, we're gonna have a pajama party. We're gonna sync. I read we're gonna that's that's what I'm trying to get my name out there. That's why I be in those chat rooms and stuff. Instagram, I just start doing a little bit. Yeah, I try to be in every. I watch my for anybody when they go live. I'm right in it. I'm front row center. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have pajama party Saturday night. Okay, where do you live, Regina? Where do you live? Put down your state, your city, and your state. Okay, you live in Washington D.C. Now, okay, I'm gonna tell you where. So that's New York time. That's on March the 19th at 8 p.m. your time. That's when the Love in Huntsville gonna come on. But I'm gonna come on before that, like 15 minutes, however many minutes we want to come before. It might be 20 minutes. So just be watching for the chat to open. But do you have to work on Saturday, Regina? Oh yeah, I did the Now I tell you one show that I was on. I didn't I had just used my first name and and I just had a little something to say. I never was on there again. That was not a show that I should have been on. And but the other one was all right. The other one was a lot of people look at that one. But the other one, no, that wasn't for me. No, no, that wasn't for me. I'm not a judge or nothing like that, but that one was not for me. Uh-uh. Okay then. Britt is on here. She's a nurse too. Wait a minute now. Um, okay. Saturday night, my time at 4 o'clock. The chat gonna be open before then. Might be about 30 minutes before then. We're gonna have, oh yeah, let me tell y'all something. Remember I said I'm gonna be out here on the sofa? I ain't gonna be out the sofa. Honey, I'm gonna be in my bedroom, honey. I'm gonna have the camera in the bedroom because the TV is, I got a TV in there, and the TV run on it's on own channel, own network, and I can see on network. Do you have to have, can I see on the smart TV, or do it have to be on cable? Because if it's on cable, I have to be in my living room. So anyway, if it's on cable, like to show just when it's happening, well, that means that I'm gonna have to be in the living room. But anyway, I figured out if it's gonna be showing in because if it's on the own channel on YouTube, I think that's old, I don't think it's gonna show stuff like that. You have to have cable like that for that to be, I believe. But anyway, man, thought about that. It's got to probably run off cable. That's how that is. And my cable is in the living room. So anyway, I'm gonna be covered up with my blanket, and then I have the camera on. The chat's gonna be open, and then I'm gonna run the chat, and the camera will not be zoomed in on the TV, so I won't get any strikes against it. And I'm gonna try to see if I have to have earplugs or something for my TV, if I have to get some type of device to, because I can't have that running while I'm running this, because the YouTube will strike me for that. You got to be real careful. So I'm gonna figure that out today. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna figure that out today. I don't want to get a strike with YouTube. I will keep it. Now look, you got to keep uh um have Regina, have you gone back and watched any of the old videos? Because you have to go back and watch the whole, get an idea of how we run, as a whole. You can even find out in the videos when we first got our when we found, well, we got our name, the Kingdom Crew, the KCs, all that is in there. Just go back and watch how I grew. I grew. Honey, let me tell you, when I first started, when I cut the camera on myself, I be like, I didn't know, it was just something else. It was a journey that I would not change for nothing in the world. God is so good and so awesome. Okay, then. Okay, bye-bye, honey. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching, even at work. Thank you, hon. Okay. So tell me this here. How y'all been doing, Janelle and Pamela and Linda and Pendergrass? Yeah. Well, you guys, um, I'm gonna let you go. This is Joanna, my space and your place, the storytelling channel with just a little tea today with talking about Martell Holt and coleslaw. Oh, you planting seeds? Okay then, Janelle. What kind of seeds you planting, girl? What kind of seeds you planting, Janelle? Janelle, do you think you gonna be able to go? Ooh, that sounds good, honey. Rosemary and thyme. You think you gonna be able to go to the come to the pajama party Saturday night? I want to see all the ladies in the pajama party. I want the house to be packed. So if anybody see this video Saturday night when Love in Huntsville, stay tuned to my space in your place, this channel, Joanna, the storytelling channel. We are going to have a slumber party, honey, and we're going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville as a whole. Just stay tuned to the channel, and then you can comment and everything while you looking at the chat, while you looking at your TV. Pamela say, Miss Jordan, your story. Oh, me either, Janelle. Your story just reminded me of a lady I met years ago who was very jealous of me. She was so jealous that she decided to hook me up with a man who was on crack, an ex-military man, and also what else? It, oh, and also married. She did not inform me about. Let me tell you this, here. You see what I'm talking about? That was dirty lowdown, honey. How did you find out? How did you find out that the man was on crack and that he was married, Pamela? Pamela, tell us about it. How did you find out that the man, Pamela said that a woman was so jealous of her that she decided to hook her up with a man on crack, ex-military, and he was married. That's a story right there. Girl, that's a story right there, honey. You got to let me tell your story. You got to put that story in the story box. Pam. Pam said, yes, it was found. My cousin informed me when she found out about it later on while I was dating a guy. He hid it all very well. Pam, what I want you to do, go in my email, okay? Write it down. Take your time, child. Tell me because I like to introduce the characters, honey. Like the cousin, or who, not the cousin, let me see. Was it the cousin? Whoever this woman was. Yo, the cousin. No, she wasn't the crook. That woman. Who was that woman? Can you just tell us who the woman was? How, who was this woman? Oh, I can't wait to hear this story. Yeah, send me the story, honey, where I can put it in the story box. I'm going to write it down, child. I'm going to be looking for this story. Anybody else got a story? Let me tell your story. And now, since y'all all know I done called out the woman name, I'm going to change it around, but I'm going to tell the story. And I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell the story. Yeah, this is jealousy, honey. Jealousy. Jealousy. I'm going to be looking for that for the story box. Okay? And I'm going to fix that story right on up for you. Yes, honey. Yes, so you do. She said she was related to my cousin, but not me. They were cousins. Oh, child. Get that story to me where I can fix it up and tell it to the subscribers. Thank you, honey. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, honey. We'll have a good story. Okay, today is Thursday. Today, Thursday. And let me tell you, I just heard through the grapevine that somebody is going live later on today because something that happened. You know, they trying to, y'all might see me again. You hear me? You might see me again today. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go over there in Instagram and chat over there with Carlos them, see what they up to. And then I'm going to go see what I was with Monique Samuels last night trying to get the secret on all these herbs and spices and stuff. You know, Monique had COVID, her and Chris twice. And yesterday, she had a snake. She said that's a real therapeutic for her, but she was telling me some stuff, I tell you, some good stuff that you can drink and all that stuff. She good at that stuff. And I know, Janelle, you good at all that stuff. Oh, Janelle, did I tell you that? Who? Thank you, Linda. Linda said I'm a great storyteller. Thank you for the compliment, Shug. Um, Janelle, I saw somebody dancing on your thing. Who was that dancing on at the dancing rehearsal? Janelle, was them your daughters? Yeah, I saw somebody dancing, Janelle, at your you was at a dancing rehearsal, and I saw somebody dancing. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get that story for y'all. Pam, get that story to me. Honey, take your time. If you have to say part one, part two, I get it and get it together and get it right. And then if you anybody that's interested in the channels, um, the news monthly reports, let me know and I will put them in your DM. The only time I can get a DM if you email me or something. That's the only way I can do. Or if you went into the comment section and dropped uh, something for me to follow, like Facebook, or you tell me to do this or tell me to do that, because I can't give you any monthly report. uh like I got only, I think, three people that I can give a monthly report. That's Linda Wagner, Brittany Alexander, I think that's Brit, and then who else? And Andrea. It's about I think it's, yeah, I think it's Brittany's mom, the one that came up with the KC. Yeah, there's only three people that I can actually directly. Oh, Janelle, email me, Janelle. I know you can hear me. You got me in your ears. Email me, Janelle. Go into my inbox. I mean, yeah, in the find it. Y'all know how my mind is. Go and get my email. Email me, Janelle, so that I can send you a monthly report like I do the rest of them that gave me the information. If you want it. Okay, okay, Janelle. Oh, she's 13 now. Oh, okay, so now, Janelle, if your daughter 13 right now, can you imagine how that little 13-year-old girl felt when that drug dealer man told her mama to go in the room, let's settle this, and then you grab your daughter, your little baby, and push her to that man and say, "Now you take her and give me this crack." That's a shame. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Linda. And then one day we gonna all be. That's a lot of trouble. Somebody gonna grab your arm at 13, this old big man, and tell the mama, "Come on here, back here, let's me and you go do this." And then the mama say, "Oh no, just give me some crack," and you take her and then you shove your baby out of the drug to with this man, a drug dealer. I ain't saying that judging this woman or nothing about it, but karma is something else. And this woman, she said her mama died a horrible death. She died with some kind of disease Her whole body was infected. Septus, they had to cut off all her limbs. And after her husband died, her life started going downhill. See, let me tell you this here. I know I love, everybody love like the next one person, but if you put God in the Bible, said, thou should not have no other God before me. That's mother, sister, husband, brother. If you mean to tell me that because your child died or your husband died, you just gonna die? No, honey. It don't go like that. Mm-mm. It hurt. It hurt. Lord knows when you lose somebody. I'm not doing this thing lightly now. I done lost 2 husbands and a son. I know what death is. And all my mama, all my brothers, everybody dead. But no way will I just throw my hands up in the air and wave them, just give up. No, I ain't gonna do that. And then just take and sell my granddaughter to a drug man. That's terrible. Let me tell you what, she died a horrible death of septus. That woman rotted from the tips of her toes all the way up. Now, the man gonna say, the man now, come on, let's me and you go in here and settle this score in the bedroom, me and you. 2 adults. She gon' no, you just give me some crack. And then you go get your baby and show up your baby to a big old man. Kind of mess is this? Every time I think about that, I get upset, really. Yeah, the sad thing, boy. Mm-mm. Hmm. But anyway, I'm glad that I talked to my subscribers about me being on these shows. See, let me tell you, I didn't know no better. The first time I was on there, I showed my face. And if it weren't for one of my subscribers told me, don't do that no more. So then I had the avatar, but it was still a picture of me. It wasn't me. But the people wanted to see me. They say the old lady. That's what they said, the old lady. But I enjoyed being on the show, but wasn't looking at it like she was getting the credit for the show and hear my show creeping. But she, but look here. There's a reason for everything. Yeah. And it's a reason why I'm in where I'm at. Yeah. You know what? I'm happy and I'm blessed. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. We are blessed. We are a blessed bunch. Blessed bunch of people. Beautiful people I can see. Yeah, I love my subscribers. Yes, I do. And I want to see y'all, everybody all the ones I'm used to seeing. I want to see everybody, even the men now, don't y'all? Because the new ones, we had 2 men to join the I ain't talking about we got some men that's joined this a part of this kingdom crew now. Yeah, but I'm talking about the new men that joined last night, child. They gonna be into the pajama party. So it ain't all just women going to be there. Yeah, yeah. So, honey, y'all might see me come back on here tonight. Oh, let me see who this is. Now, what you call them? Regina then gone back. She had to go to work. And Pamela, are you at work? I know Janelle is in her garden planting seeds. So, Linda, she home. But Linda, if you got to go, you let me know now. Yeah, Regina had to go. I don't see Britt. Yeah. And so, anyway, let me tell y'all, Mel, 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 Melody is about to come out with a new book. Is anybody gonna buy that book? Oh, you okay? Then you get ready to go, Pam. Okay, then, Pamela. Don't forget to send me the write it. Take your time, honey. So Miss Joanna can get it and get it all nice and present it to the viewers. Okay, baby. See you later. God bless you now. Oh, we gotta have some a Sunday chat here now, cause there's too much of this world going on. We having a pajama party. We gonna have the all of this stuff. We did nothing in no Sunday praying if we don't do it, but just for 30 minutes. So we got to do something soon. It's up to the subscribers, but I would like to do a Sunday chat. Maybe I'll just do it by myself if y'all don't want to. But we should be just about this enthused about that. The word is about Montel Holt. Okay, Pam. Bye bye. It'll be me and Linda sitting up in the amen corner by ourselves. That's all right. Two or three are gathered together in my name. He'll be there. So we can come on, honey. But anyway, okay, bye Pam. Don't forget to write. And Janelle, send me something in the email or the somewhere so that I can send you a monthly report. I sent Linda one already. Okay, so Regina gone. So I think everybody is getting ready to go. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye and so long to next time. But y'all kind of keep your ears open because I might come back late tonight and we might snuggle up and do a little talking if I hear some tea running around in the YouTube street. Okay? Bye bye, y'all. See ya. Love you so much.